Hey, this is Darren from Randomly Reviewed. I want to just do a quick video today on the Neewer Dimmable 5600 USB LED video light. And what I want to do is I want to just go over some of the features, what it looks like, how it works, and just kind of give you guys some idea of what it is you're going to get when you buy it. So as you can see, it's got like an adjustable tripod here. So you can hold that if you wanted to, but obviously when the tripod's set up, it sits quite well on the desk. Now they're not really that big. It is difficult to sort of see that when you view this online. And when I originally bought this, I was hoping to kind of use it as like a bit of a backlight for a YouTube channel. And I'll put the picture up on screen of it actually working now. And as you can sort of see, it does kind of highlight, there's a red and a blue effect at the back. But I found when I sort of like moved my actual YouTube recording studio into a different room, it didn't give the same effect because I couldn't get enough angle, from the camera. It's not to say that the light doesn't perform and work like it should, which I will be showing you shortly. It's just that I found that they're actually too low. What I'll do is I'll show you the size of the thing first as it stands now. Now, this is like a regular 500 milliliter or half a litre bottle. Okay, that you get from the UK. Obviously, you'll probably get them in the States as well. So I'll move that back a bit so it's in shot better. So you can kind of see the actual height of the thing. So it's just slightly shorter, so it's just slightly taller than the bottle itself. So they are actually designed to be on the tabletop more than anything else, which isn't really much of a big deal. If you really want to do some recording on your table and things like that. So what I want to show you is some of the features that they have. I'll bring it a little bit closer, and I'll zoom in a little bit because there's a couple of things here. So if we look here, there's like a screw or a bolt, should I say. And what that does, that allows the head to pivot. I'll move it a bit closer so that I can do this, show you on camera. So you can bring it closer to yourself or the subject, and obviously then away. So you could do like a backlight with it as well, or like reflect it up off the ceiling. There's also like a turning circle thing here, which again, that one loosens it and allows the head to swivel. I'll zoom in a little bit more. Hopefully you might be able to see that on camera. So it says here, so you basically undo that and it allows the head to basically swivel, which is like quite a good feature, I think, because if you're restricted for space on your table, if you've got like quite a big setup on your table or something like that, it is sort of quite handy to be able to position the light itself, but also be able to swivel everything so that it is actually pointed at the subject itself. There is also the feature where it is extendable, so it's like locked in place at the moment, and you just sort of turn the head, you'll feel it unlock and it extends up. So it basically goes pretty much to double its size when it's like, you know, from like its original size. It will sort of go to double its size. I'll try and zoom out a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, so it kind of goes to double its size, which again, it's okay. It's not the best of features. When I bought it, I thought it'd be a lot bigger, but it's not, and that's the size of it. So in the end, I couldn't really use them very much, which isn't a really big deal. They are good for like doing, like I said, they are good for doing like backlights and things like that. So if you're doing like photography or product reviews or something like that on a table like this, then they might be ideal to sort of just put out a shot somewhere, you know, and obviously then light up the subject or whatever it is that you're recording. Now, they are USB. Obviously, it does say that in the description anyway. They are USB connectors. I've actually got it plugged in at the moment. I'll unplug it and show you. It's like the older version of the USB. It's not like the newer version, USB 3 or whatever it's called these days. So obviously you can run it from a laptop, you can run it from a device, you know, like one of the portable USB chargers. You can, like a power bank, you can run it from that as well. And obviously you can run it from your laptop, which is like a pretty cool feature, I think. Again, if you're sort of like working around your computer and you're doing, you know, either YouTube or whatever it is, and you work on your computer and you want to be able to light up, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, they're ideal because you can put them on the desk. So they are quite bright, and I won't point it at the camera because it will blind. They are really bright. So this is like the control unit, and there's 3 buttons. Let's see if I can get it a bit closer so it's in shot. There's 3 buttons. Obviously the middle one is power on and power off, and then that's like up and down. I'll turn it away from the camera and I'll turn it on. And you'll sort of see with a little control it go down, and obviously then you can turn it back up, so obviously you can get it pretty much the way you want it, which again, like, you know, it's a pretty cool feature, you know, for something of its size and for the price of it. And I'll just turn it off. I'll bring it back into shot. It does also come with a variation of diffusers, and I think you get 3 or 4 of these coloured films. Obviously you can create your own as well, create any colours that you want really. The ones that come with it, you get yellow, red and blue. You also get the diffuser as well that fits on. Now the thing that I don't particularly like too much is when the diffuser's in, you can't get any of these colours in either. That kind of diffuses the light quite a lot, but when you put the diffuser in itself, you can't put these colours in, which again, it's not really a big deal because for the price of them, they're, you know, they're cheap and cheap, but they do the job. I don't really know whether you can see. I'll try and bring it into shot a bit more, but there's like a slit here. And that's really where that fits in. They just sort of slide into place. So let's say it's not the best of things, but it does its job, okay. And that's really what you got to sort of think about. I'll just turn it away again, turn it on and turn it up. So obviously, as you can see, it's like it's bright there, but I'll bring it sort of, I'll turn it down. so it's not blinding the camera too much, but obviously you sort of see it gives out like quite a nice bright light. What I'll do, I'll turn the lights off in a moment, and I'll show you just really how powerful they are. So that's basically how simple they are in terms of what you get for your money. So you obviously get what you pay for, really. They do come as a set. You do get 2 of them, but obviously I just set them up on the table really just to sort of do this review and just really show you a couple of things that it does and what it doesn't do. So I'll turn the light off and I'll show you how powerful these really are. So what I'll do first, I'll do the red, and that's on low. So yeah, you can sort of see that you get like quite a nice glow from it. And then that's without the diffuser, without any diffuser. That's just pure LED light. Obviously then you do get the diffuser on there as well, which will then obviously diffuse the light down. So that's kind of how powerful they are for the unit that you get, and how put that little light back in. So if that's something that you're going to be able to use, for your little projects and that, that's kind of how good they are. Let's say it does come with a few pros, it does come with a few cons as well. They are small. They don't really give out a great deal of light when you're trying to do a bigger shot, but for like small close work like this, I think they do the job really good. And I really think, if you were doing something on a table or something like that, then these would be ideal for you. So that's the review of the Neewer Dimmable 5600 USB LED video light, and I'll speak to you again in another review.